Hmm. But I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I see like executive leaders that have that persona, that's like they just have that like I run the company persona. I always imagine that they govern their household the same way they do their corporate life because it works for them in the corporate world. I would assume they would try to be like appointing their family as certain members of the family organization. Like, kids have jobs, they do certain things, they have meetings, conference calls with the kids and stuff. I know that's not how it really is, but in my head, when I see them, I go, that would be so much funnier if they had conference calls with their family like they do at the job, and they run through each person. They have to give them updates
They have
and give
stand-up
them,
meetings and stuff.
yeah, and give them feedback like, no, I need better 10% by the end of the week, son. Or I'm going to get a new son. You bottom 10% this year, kid. Thinking about getting rid of you.
That's terrible.
We want to see your performance improve. We're not seeing it. We may have to go with other options. I'm
But
just
they
saying that this family might need to be downsized. That's all I'm saying.
See, those are that type of person that wouldn't turn it off is the type that doesn't really need a family. They don't need kids. They should really be single people, just going around, directing
Yeah.
people all the time. But to be like considered, or really most of the time to be really considered, oh yeah, he's part of the team. He's somebody I trust. Then they want you to have a family. They want you to have all these things. So
You can't trust somebody who doesn't have a family.
no, I
He
mean,
doesn't
have
have
you?
people.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't have attachment, so it's really hard to trust somebody who's just kind of like
we
they're just
had
like they're like cats.
no single president. Um,
But maybe we shouldn't have a single president.
I think so.
I
That
think it'd be really
more
should
time
have a little
dedicated to the
bachelor
president.
Here's why.
A little bachelor
If they
president.
were single bachelor and presidents, I would expect them to work balls to the wall their whole term. They have no excuses. You wake up, you're the president. You come home, you're the president. When you shit, you're the president. You have nothing else to do but
No
be the
other hats to wear.
goddamn president. You better be the best goddamn president. I think a family does
What
balance you
if
out, but
yeah? What if this person, like, you go in single but you fall in love, or you get a pet, or you just want to I just want to go on a vacation. No, I gotta work. You gotta work the whole time.
I want a workaholic president. I've been seeing too many of these old presidents taking too many golf trips, bikes, falling off bikes. I need a president. Every time they show him, he's in that Oval Office looking like he's doing like hard ass president. Like that.
We cut to the Oval Office with the president's advisors who called the meeting for the president. Mr. President, sir, President Amici, you like to be called? You don't want us to use your last name. I think that's part of the problem here. You used to be, if you don't mind me saying, a hard ass balls to the wall president, but ever since you got that small dog, it's been very different here, and the entire White House feels it. That's why the advisors and I have called this meeting.
Okay, well, I mean, he's right here, so you don't say small dog. You can call him by his Christian name, Tiny.
His
Sure.
Christian name,
Tiny, yeah.
Tiny was baptized.
Mm-hmm.
President.
Oh my god!
Just a Sunday, yeah. When I snuck away for a few hours.
Exactly. We had a very high priority meeting on Sunday, and you said you were unavailable. And of course, we had agents who found out what you were doing.
Yeah,
and
we had a detainee overseas that you were supposed to be negotiating for, and you, sir, you chose to baptize your dog. That was not going to settle well for the American population, would it? You're just not the same.
I mean, why not? Like, people have dogs, and my dog's soul was at stake, and so I had to go and get this done.
Let me jump in, guys. I'm here with the numbers, President Amici. When you ran, people voted for you because they knew that you would dedicate 99% of your time to solving the problems that we have. Okay, the fact that you didn't have anything, no dog, anything, they were pleased with that. We tried to keep the dog under wraps. You know, we begged you, please just keep it inside. You know, lions say it belongs to somebody else, but
Yeah,
no,
we called it Operation Three's Company.
Operation Three's Company.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
But
Yeah.
you know, there you were at the Regal Eagle, you know, taking pictures with the dog, you know, on camera with the news media, showing the dog, talking about, you know, Tiny and how he's changed your life. Your numbers are going down. You were at 78%. Now you're 54.
Yeah,
54%
those are great numbers. Thank you for bringing those up, because again, before, when you were all alone, you had no spouse or girlfriend, no kids, barely any friends. You know, didn't really have, like, you and your mom don't talk a lot. It was great. It was great. We love that you dedicate. Remember the picture that the news got of you eating soup all alone in that restaurant?
My gosh.
The American population loved that. They loved you because they felt like you had no attachments that would lend itself to any manipulative, socio-political or economical, you know, pressure. But with this dog, how do we know that the pet industry is not going to be coming after you? We're just trying to protect you.
Guys, hold on. All those things you described, I was a very lonely, depressed human being. And, you know, ever since Tiny's come into my life, I've started to feel, you know, you guys get to go home at the end of the day. I work from home. I work here. I live here.
So does America,
Mr.
President.
Yeah.
Excuse my French, Mr. President. Fuck you, all right?
Wow.
We work so hard.
We do work hard.
And we have been covering up your bullshit. And you need to get your ass back out there and start doing better as a president, all right? I have had it.
Yeah, the people don't want to see you smile, Amici. They don't want to see you smile. We spend so much time getting photos and all this stuff out there, erasing it from the internet of, you know, just to show a hint of a smile or your teeth. The people want to see you serious. They didn't care if you were depressed. They thought that helped you work harder, longer, even stronger for them. So that's all the people want.
So we do have a plan, because that's why you hire us, right? So we're going to be putting an end to Operation Three's Company and starting up Operation Old Yeller. We think that this will get things back on track.
So we developed a story where little Tiny got possessed by a demon and starts foaming at the mouth. And the only way to save his soul is to put it down. We'll have a glorious funeral ceremony of Tiny on the national channels. Any of them, name one, it's going to be on there.
It's going to be there.
And you're going to be front and center with doing the eulogy.
Okay. I have a couple notes. Number one, that will be very heartbreaking for me. Number two, he can no longer get possessed by a demon because he's being baptized, which is most of the reason I did it. So I think we may have to think of something completely different.
No, baptism didn't.
I know the Tiny.
It didn't work.
What?
That's what the news is going to say. The baptism didn't take.
Yes, we're
attempted
going
to baptize and it failed.
We're going to arrest the priest who did it. We're going to say he was part of it, and then boom, we'll be good. It'll get some of the Catholic pressures off of our back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I mean, can I still keep Tiny like in secret? Maybe
No,
I won't go out with him.
The people will need to see a body.
Yeah.
No.
And if you're lonely, fine. Have some hookers.
They're fine with that.
Yeah, America's completely fine with that.
And scene.
Shout out to that advisor team.
I did.
Good team.